The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 303,369. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 7,040. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,566, with total confirmed deaths at 73. We anticipate those numbers to change as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, October 29th. With just 6 days until November 3rd, the government is urging the United States Postal Service to ensure ballots get delivered in time for the election. A federal judge ordered the Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, to immediately expand mail delivery services after the USPS failed to improve performance less than a week before the election. This comes as data shows that on-time delivery of mail in some parts of the country has dropped to levels lower than in July, when millions of Americans went days, some even weeks, without mail. DeJoy is expected to distribute guidance and USPS leadership across the country today with state-specific ballot receipt deadlines and remind employees of the need to ensure that completed ballots reach the appropriate election officials by the state's designated deadlines. Ballots arriving late could disenfranchise thousands of voters in this election cycle in states with strict ballot deadlines. A USPS spokesperson said they are deploying extraordinary measures expediting handling, extra deliveries, and specific pickups consistent with practices used in past elections to accelerate the delivery of ballots to their intended destination. Beginning Friday, voting center locations will expand to open all facilities. Centers will be open from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. leading up to November 3rd, and on Election Day from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. this year. For the 2020 presidential general election, more than 400 secure vote-by-mail drop boxes were available throughout the county, offering voters a safe, accessible, and contact-free method of returning their ballot during the health pandemic. Beginning tomorrow, an additional 648 locations will open across Los Angeles County. All participating vote centers are required to follow county and state public health and safety guidelines. Voters are asked to wear face coverings to vote indoors. Poll workers will be wearing masks and gloves. All surface areas and ballot marking devices will be wiped down and sanitized between each use, and voters will be asked to social distance. If you returned your ballot already in a drop box or by mail, you can check online to see if your ballot was received. Go to lavote.net. Early vote-by-mail ballots continue to get dropped off. With just 6 days until Election Day, Californians are casting their ballots in record numbers. Already, the Los Angeles County Registrar Recorder's Office reported more than 1.8 million vote-by-mail ballots have been returned, and nearly 116,000 county voters have cast their ballot at a vote center. Statewide, analysts are predicting a total of about 16.5 million votes will be cast out of nearly 22 million registered voters in California. Voter registration in the state is also the highest it's ever been in nearly 20 years at 85%. In Torrance, the vote-by-mail drop box has collected more than 5,000 ballots as of the most recent pickup. The weekly unemployment claims were released, showing a drop in new claims to its lowest level since the start of the pandemic. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, claims fell 40,000 from the previous week, bringing the total of new unemployment aid requested to 751,000. The numbers fell in 30 states, including significant drops in California, Florida, and Texas, while the decline shows that some of the unemployed are being called back to their old jobs or finding new ones. It could also indicate that many jobless Americans have used up their state unemployment aid and have transitioned to a federal extended benefits program, which offers an additional 3 months of financial assistance. As Congress has yet to agree on more stimulus funds, millions of unemployed Americans anticipate losing all of their jobless benefits in the coming weeks. Speaking of unemployment claims, Torrance police arrested more than 24 people linked to EDD fraud and identity theft in the past 6 weeks. More than 130 California Employment Development Department debit cards and $150,000 in cash were recovered during the investigation. 27 individuals were arrested since September 10th, along with confiscating 4 firearms. All 27 suspects were using EDD debit cards issued in someone else's name, including some whose identity had been stolen. Many of the cards had a value of up to $20,000. The suspects were said to have made high-end purchases with the cards and also used them to withdraw cash from ATMs. Torrance police remind the community if they see something, say something. Their non-emergency hotline is 310-328-3456. When a COVID-19 vaccine becomes available, the federal government says they will cover the cost for all Americans. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services said it will pick up the cost for any COVID-19 vaccine that is authorized or approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, with the goal to allow for broad vaccine access and coverage for all. The agency also announced it will help cover a large portion of the cost of new COVID-19 treatments that may be coming down the pipeline for Medicare recipients. Now, while the federal government is paying for the vaccine, insurers, including Medicare, Medicaid, and private plans, must cover the cost of administering it. Providers who receive free COVID-19 vaccines from the government will be prohibited from charging consumers any additional cost for the administration of the vaccine beyond what their insurance covers. A new retailer will soon offer rapid antibody COVID-19 testing to the U.S. market. Kroger Health launched COVID-19 testing at pharmacy locations throughout California and Michigan. Ralph's, a subsidiary of the grocery store chain, announced that 77 pharmacies throughout Southern California and the Central Coast will offer the coronavirus test that gives results within 15 minutes to help determine if someone has been infected with the virus. The FDA authorized the rapid antibody tests, which are supplied by Whitmer Medical and are available for $25 to anyone who thinks they may have been exposed, even if they are not experiencing symptoms. This is one of the first affordable and convenient testing solutions for people who want to know right away if they've been infected. Ralph's antibody tests are conducted by a licensed health professional using a fingerstick blood sample and the Assure COVID-19 rapid testing device to detect antibodies to SARS-CoV-2. A COVID-19 vaccine could be ready for distribution as early as Christmas, once approved to be effective. The government has already bought 40 million doses of the drug from German firm BioNTech and backed by pharmaceutical giant Pfizer. Each person would need 2 doses of the vaccine, meaning up to 20 million could be treated. It is one of 6 vaccines currently in trials, including one developed by Oxford University that the government has secured early access to. Pfizer says they hope to produce 100 million doses globally by the end of the year if it passes trials, with another billion doses expected to be made in 2021. Several vaccine candidates are in the last stretch of the testing phase. Small business owners may be able to take advantage of funds available within the county to help during the health pandemic. The 6th and final round of the LA Regional COVID Recovery Fund will close tomorrow, October 30th. Currently, there are 3 program components: grants, loans, and coaching and technical assistance. Micro-entrepreneurs are considered those who are independent contractors, 1099 workers, street vendors, or sole proprietors with revenues of $100,000 or less. They are eligible to receive up to a $5,000 grant. Small businesses who have a nearly gross revenue of more than $100,000 but less than $1 million, and nonprofits registered as a 501c3 organization that have an annual gross revenue of less than $1 million and provide supportive social services to low to moderate income individuals and families in LA County are eligible to receive a grant worth up to $25,000. This is the final round of the LA Regional COVID Fund, which is expected to disperse $3 million in aid between all 6 rounds. If you identify with any of the 3 categories, you're encouraged to apply at lacovidfund.org. Nearly 1.5 million U.S. vehicles are being recalled. Toyota is extending its recall from earlier this year to fix fuel pumps that can fail and cause engines to stall. The recall includes Toyota and Lexus cars, trucks, and SUVs produced from July 2017 through September 2020. Some of the models include Lexus LS460, GS350, Toyota FJ Cruiser, 4Runner, Avalon, Corolla Hatchback, and RAV4. The initial recall was announced in January, bringing the total number of cars needing potential repair to about 3.3 million nationwide and 5.8 million total worldwide. Owners should receive notification from the company by late December. Popular fast food chain Wendy's is heating up the competition by adding a new chicken sandwich to their menu. The company announced the new classic chicken sandwich is said to be crispier and juicier than any of the other sandwiches on their menu. The new item features crispy all-white chicken breast, layered with mayo, a slice of tomato, lettuce, and pickles on a toasted bun. The classic joins what customers have already come to love with Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, pretzel pub sandwich, chicken sandwich, and their bacon jalapeno chicken sandwich. And for a limited time, you can try it for free and judge for yourself. The classic chicken sandwich is free with any purchase at Wendy's location or through the mobile app. The promotion runs through November 8th, and it allows one free sandwich per week. There are 2 Wendy's locations in Torrance. Air quality is showing improvement, which means some city facilities and programs that closed earlier this week will resume today. The city's ambassador program, The Plunge, Sea Air Golf Course, and Wilson Park Splash Pad were all closed since Monday due to poor air quality due to the Blue Ridge and Silverado fires. To keep track of all advisories and warnings in the Los Angeles area, you can check out weather.gov/LOX. Sunday marks the end of daylight savings. Be sure to set your clocks back 1 hour before going to bed on Saturday night. With daylight savings time ending, the Automobile Club of Southern California is advising drivers to be careful as sleep patterns, brighter morning and darker evening drives could be a disruption to people's lives as you make the time adjustment. Research from Stanford and Johns Hopkins Universities both showed effects from the time change can last up to 2 weeks in people. Another study from the National Sleep Foundation says sleep-deprived drivers account for more than 6,400 deaths on the road and 50,000 debilitating injuries per year. Drivers should get plenty of rest, reduce speeds, and increase following distance, put away distractions like cell phones, and yield to pedestrians as they have the right-of-way in crosswalks. Pedestrians should also avoid distracted walking, wear bright colors, and use the crosswalk when crossing the road. As we head into the weekend, be sure to tune in to Weekends in Torrance. New episodes air at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. If you're one of the many who've welcomed a new pet into the family during the pandemic, find out how to best work from home with your new friend. Plus, Halloween safety and fun with Rhiannon Tertanich and Popeye from Canine Corner. Then take a tour inside some of Torrance's hidden gems as they welcome back visitors with COVID-19 precautions in place. These stories and much more, be sure to tune in this weekend at 2 p.m. You can find us on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Verizon Fios Channel 31, streaming on our website as well as on YouTube. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. A Torrance-based business, Landy Renzo, is teaming up with Southern California Gas Company and the Laundry Truck Los Angeles to help those displaced from their homes. Thanks to this partnership, free mobile laundry services will be available to unhoused individuals in the greater Los Angeles area. The trailer is fully equipped with 5 sets of washers and dryers, a folding station, and a water heater. More than 10,000 loads of laundry is expected to be done by the end of the year. The Laundry Truck LA is a nonprofit dedicated to laundry services to those in need. Landy Renzo donated a converted CNG Ford F-250 pickup truck to assist with the laundry truck efforts. Landy Renzo is the world leader in the design and integration of fleet and passenger vehicle systems powered by eco-friendly fuel, including natural gas, propane, and hydrogen. What a great way for local companies to partner with organizations that are making a difference and caring for those in need. Now, if you have a great story to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 Today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, for new episodes of Weekends in Torrance. We'll see you back here on Monday as Leslie Robbins brings you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.